Hey guys, AJ Bub here for my third video blog installment. A little bit late this time, but I'm happy to say that I just relocated to my new San Francisco office. Hopefully I'll find an apartment soon, but here we go. So what I wanted to talk about today is the importance of continuing your education, keep learning new things, and really increasing your knowledge overall, not just from a technical side, but also helping spur creativity and imagination. So one of the things that I've done last year and I started doing again this year is I try to start off the year by deciding which books I'm going to read. So typically what I try to do is I try to finish one book a month. So we're totaling 12 books a year. This doesn't include any blogs that I read or articles or news outlets or anything like that. The idea is you keep reading, you have to stimulate different parts of your mind that work really doesn't stimulate, right? One of the things that I did last year was I was reading a lot of improvement books, things like The Practicing Mind, Blue Ocean Strategy, Importance of Being Lazy, Start with Why. So a lot of these books geared around, how do you become better and how do you improve in business, things like that. What I noticed is that a lot of them, A, say the same thing, and B, really didn't help keep my interest, right? It didn't make me wholer as a person. So what I've started doing from there is really introducing things, nonfiction, fiction novels, just to get me out of the mindset of work. And through that, I find myself, A, more relaxed, and B, I just am, I have a clearer mind, right? It's easier for me to think of new ideas because I'm using different parts of my mind while I'm reading these books, and I'm imagining what these books can bring to life and what they're telling to me. So this is something great. I really recommend, and it doesn't have to be books. I mean, most of the time I don't have time to read a whole book in a month. So what I'll do is I'll download an audiobook or I'll put a PDF on my iPad and take it with me. But the point is you want to get something done that's not involving music, that's not involving TV, something that you can go into your own space, think about something else, imagine it, keep it in your mind. Okay, with that being said, something based on what I touched upon in my first video blog when I talked about the minimum viable product and getting something out to market. As I was reading all these technical blogs, which they're great, one of the ones that I always read, and actually what inspired me to start a video blog, is John Sonmez's simpledeveloper.com. He talks a lot about soft skills that developers need to be able to interact in a business world. But what I noticed is I was reading these books, as I was reading these blogs, how did other people do it, trying to find the perfect way, I started suffering from something called knowledge paralysis, right? What is knowledge paralysis? Basically, it's a symptom of reading too much and trying to learn everything about what you're looking to do so that in your head you're taking the right path. The problem is that everything you read, a lot of it contradicts itself. You have one guy over here who started a startup by doing X, Y, and Z, and that was the way that worked for him, and it's the best way, he says, to get it done. Then you have another guy over here that started it using method ABC, and he says, this is perfect, I would never do X, Y, Z, and that's the old way of thinking. You have to do the new way of thinking. At the end of the day, back to what I said in the first blog, it really doesn't matter, because as long as you do something, you can iterate off of it. So it's another reason why I switched off of reading simply these betterment books, because they were giving me insight and they were getting me excited, but it wasn't really moving me forward anywhere. So switch off of that. I calmed down a little, less anxiety, and I'm more willing to take risks because I'm not always second guessing myself, wondering, is this the right way or not? So moral of the story is keep reading, keep increasing your knowledge, set your goals ahead of time, and just work to get there.